We present decentralized aerial manipulation of a cable-suspended load using multi-agent reinforcement learning. To coordinate and control MAV fleets, the state-of-the-art methods employ centralized frameworks that accurately capture the strong dynamical coupling between the MAVs and the suspended load. However, using centralized control strategies suffers from critical drawbacks. Computational complexity tends to scale exponentially with the number of agents for many approaches, rendering real-time control infeasible for larger teams. In addition, dependence on global state information and centralized communication is often impractical due to limits on sensors and communication bandwidth. We present a fully decentralized method requiring no interagent communication or neighbor state information. It transfers zero-shot from simulation to the real world, runs entirely on board, and achieves set-point tracking performance comparable to state-of-the-art centralized approaches. Our method leverages multi-agent reinforcement learning in centralized training in decentralized execution fashion. During training, the centralized critic observes the privileged global state and is discarded during execution. The shared actors only observe their own state and identity, the load pose and the target. Each policy outputs a novel action space, namely linear accelerations and body rates. These commands are then tracked by the robust low-level controller based on INDI before being converted to rotor speed commands and being sent to the simulation or the real system. Our method is robust against unknown disturbances placed in the load, which are not observed during training time. It also allows for heterogeneous agent setups since the policy does not depend on the states of the other agents. The hacked MAV is commanded to pull out by 70 centimeters and in by 30 centimeters. The other two MAVs are able to compensate and minimize deviation from the desired pose. Our method even shows robustness against in-flight failure of one of the MAVs. After the failure of the MAV, we show that we are still able to control 5 degrees of freedom and issue rotational and position commands. When a minus 180-degree yaw command is sent, the remaining two MAVs rotate around each other, preventing collision, and successfully track the desired rotation. The failed MAV hangs underneath the load and acts as an extra external disturbance, significantly increasing the swinging motion of the load. Our method enables scalable and robust cooperative aerial manipulation with minimal onboard sensing and no internal communications required.